It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's danced around coverages all year to the tune of 1,400 receiving yards so far.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from Indianapolis. Pulls it in at the 30. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. Well, it's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Now it's Mixon running right. He'll take it inside the 25. The numbers for Mixon last week: 17 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync, and that bodes well this late in the season.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw here. Caught on a slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. Throwing to start the drive. Short. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. A first carry for Najee Harris. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. To throw on second down. Short. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. Short. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Back to throw. Short. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. It's a foot race. The 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Far up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions, in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Off the play fake. Short. On the move to his left. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Off play action. Short. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 3 yards remain for second down. Harris running straight ahead. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a third down coming up. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the the Colts are going to take over with the football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for the Colts. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check right.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Colts had 8 and 5 to start play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. A handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Smith right. Opposite. Green.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself not just so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Short. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Short. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Short. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A good pickup there. 21 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming. So that challenge, a successful one.
And cycle. Go right. Ready?
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Here's a run with Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready, break. Red, cycle.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
As time expires in the first half.
And the Colts will extend their lead on the final play of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team. Far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for. And remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. It's Mixon on the counter.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Back to Mixon on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 15-yard line. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Oh, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll give it to Mixon, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for a quick score. A great effort there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down plays. Back now here on EA Sports. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Ready, check.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no weak points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Short.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Now Joe Mixon.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Once again, they run with Mixon
to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Mixon will try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, check Vegas. Ready,
Another try for Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Here we go, set.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw here. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Indianapolis, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.